Hello everyone, we're going to talk about how you can make an industrial base. There are certain components to make an industrial base, and when it comes to industrial base, what it means is just that you have a lot of appliances in here that have basically every single job for manufacturing and producing. Okay, we're talking about, well, cargoes, right? We're not, these things are just for station or storage, but let's talk about this one and this one. So this is level 49, item retrieval. Okay, it's in the storage at the end. This weird thing, it locates every single thing within a storage unit. Okay, we're not talking about an ice food box. Okay, I made a video on that before. Everything within this storage, like wheel, will be obtainable through the item retrieval. Anything that's not stored will not be. Okay, and this is the guild chest. This just accesses all of your other chests and whatnot. Okay, now next part are these crude oil sponge. You want to try and master the art of double putting two of them, and then you want to get your hands on these medicine bays. These are great for just pals in general, right? I have medicine joints right here for the pallies. Oh wow, that's a lot. I'm actually gonna take that back, thank you. I'm gonna put that away real quick. So there's that, right? Okay, so next floor we talk about the mines. So you have coal, you have ore, you have stone. Okay, you want to make sure that you have all of those, because that's the materials that you need to pump out all the productions. Next you have the crushers for the ores, the fragments. Then you have the burners over there, the big burners right here. Gigantic furnaces, 3 pals can work, while these ones, only 1 pal can work. So if you want to slow things down, you go electric, but you want to go gigantic on the majority of them, and because it just gets the job a lot done faster. Now if you want to go slower, look at me. I have these slow single furnaces, so you can it works, both ways work. I put it in this weird like potluck scenario thing. You just go like this. Wow, they pumped out 3k ore in like the span of 10 minutes. That's not bad. Okay. Now you also need the assembly lines. Now this industrial base is specifically made to cater towards money, and by money I mean legendary spears. Each net of 999. If I sell it with a 5-man team of sales team, which is 40% discount and gain, I net about, I think 6.6 mil, somewhere around there, per 999 stack. Now these spear benches are for the exotics, but I haven't done my chromite farms yet, so there's that. Next is that you will need these cement benches. So these are cement wheels. I have 10 of these. Each wheel holds at least 9 to 10 of these benches. Each bench can produce 2,000, almost 2,000. So if you do 2,000 times 10, that's 20k times 10. So 20k times 10 is 200,000. So if I were to fill out all of these benches, it would net me about 200,000 cement, and cement is used for higher end spear making, right? So if we go over here, higher end spear making, you see it costs 5 for the ultimate spears. I don't think it costs anything for the exotics. But yeah, I gotta take a dump. So that was the cement wheels. Oh, I gotta take a dump. You also need the carbon fiber stations. I don't know if I have carbon fiber stations here. Ooh, I actually don't have carbon fiber stations. I'll do that. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm back. The amount of wiping I had to do, my god. Just kidding, I do not have a hairy bum. Okay, so moving onwards. Yes, we talked about the spears and whatnot, the ores, the assembly lines, the crushers. We talked about the crushers, right? You boys need the crushers to turn the ore into fragments to funnel the pal ingots, which then makes you the spheres. Also, when it comes to the pal spheres, you need fragments. So that's why the fragments are so darn needed, okay? Now, one more thing is, if you have multiple bases, multiple industrial bases, multiple bases that really focus on mining. So this one I'm going to show you guys real quick. So this one right here, this one also has a lot of mining, soul mining, technically only mining now. So I have 240k. I don't really visit it that much, but it makes me a lot. Oh my, is that 600,000? Dear God, it fills up my entire inventory. Wow. This is my ore slash PAL fragment base. So if I can just fling myself up here somehow. Oh, it also makes my mill. My flowers, by the way, from my food base. So I have all ores. You see these dudes are nuts. They are abominationally nuts. Okay. These are my crushers. So this is my fragment cooling farm, right, for the industrial port. And what I do is I just run it down all the way, buddy, just like your Tryndamere. Top lane only. That's what I'm talking about. So you just do this, and then eventually you're gonna get a crap ton of these fragments, which are then funneled to make more and more. You guessed it. Spheres and PAL ingots, right? And it's very simple, right? It only takes a few minutes to do. Hop over here, do the same thing, and the Bastigors or Frostallions, whatever you're running, preferably Bastigors because they're a lot easier to breed. The wars, you just get an Anubis and breed it with like a naked or an artisan Frostallion, right? And then you're good to go. Because Wars has the artisan component in the passives. Okay, I do this in all of my worlds, all of my bases rather, as well. It's very plain and simple. And fragments kind of just rule the world at this point. I don't know if they're gonna come up with something a little more mainstream than fragments, but like this is where it's at, buddy. Ooh, what are you doing, dude? Oh my god. So now we go back here. I have a food base, I have a farm base, I have 2 industrial bases, one that pops out a lot of fragments, which you just saw, and does my milling. And then one that is here that has all of my actual industrial maintenances. Right. Boom. Beautiful. And while this whole thing happens, once I set it all up, I kind of AFK if I need to, if I want to rather, and if I don't, then I don't. But here's the thing: when it comes to the pals, you want to have a bunch of transport pals, some mining pals, a sanity dude. This guy's not maxed out. He should be maxed out, but I don't really care because I have all the food in the world. A medicine supply maker, so he's level 5 on the medicine. It doesn't have good work speed, but it doesn't really matter because she still gets the job done pretty fast. This is Wars WARS 192 plus the PAL souls, okay, and maxed out on the condensation and fooded up. He's not even fooded up. If I gave him food, he'd be at like a good like 500 work speed, which is pretty nuts. Now when it comes to the handy workers, I really only have 1 or 2 of them. You see how I have 2? Oh my god, I actually have a lot of them. Why do I have a lot of them? You really only need 1 or 2. Okay, I'm gonna only keep that one. Yeah, this was what I was talking about. Yeah, 852. There we go. My god, 853 on the work speed. Dear god, it's higher than his defense. That is absolutely nasty. This guy's at 500 with no souls. Dude, you wow. And then I got the fluid guy, the guy who sells me stuff. You don't need him, really. Some of these guys should be maxed. This one's maxed, but he doesn't have the souls, so I could actually just max him out on the souls. But you get the idea. So this is what I would just highly recommend doing when you want to have an industrial base. Industrial bases are probably the most fun. It's just so open, and it's just a box. It's so simple, dude. We're talking like the manifestation of 19 whatever time that was. 1763? I don't even know what history that was. But you get the idea. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you have enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely like and comment, subscribe. Yep. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.